Friends from the press, good afternoon. Welcome to today's regular press conference. Now the floor is open.
European Commission head Ursula von der Leyen said recently that EU's dialogue with China has to deliver on trade imbalances. The EU had to be very clear in its talks, raising issues including the subsidized overcapacity of goods coming to our market. However, we noticed that due to the high temperature and heat waves, China's cooling products such as air conditioners, fans, and multifunctional sun umbrellas have become increasingly popular, with some air conditioners even selling out, was your comment. Whether there is overcapacity or shortage should be determined by the consumers themselves. It is natural for affordable quality products that meet consumers' needs to find a ready market. China-EU trade structure is a natural outcome of market demand and the complementary strengths of the two sides. The facts show that China-EU trade delivers tangible benefits to consumers while suppliers earn reasonable profits. Trade cannot be forced. It is a two-way street that benefits both sides. We hope relevant people in Europe will view our trade ties objectively, reject the zero-sum mentality, and make the pie of mutual benefits bigger. Next one, please.
现发言人总台央视记者提问，请问中国国家主席习近平是否已向美国？
Did the Chinese President Xi Jinping send a congratulatory message to the US President over the 250th anniversary of American independence? This year marks the 250th anniversary of American independence. President Xi Jinping, on behalf of the Chinese government and people, has sent a message of congratulations to the US President Donald Trump. Next one, please.
Question from NHK. China's military test fired a missile from a nuclear submarine into the Pacific on Monday. Could you explain the purpose of the test and clarify where the missile landed? Thank you.
关于你提到的这个问题，中方已经发布了消息，具体的情况建议你向主管部门了解。我可以告诉你的是，这是中方年度军事训练的例行性安排，符合国际法和国际惯例，不针对任何特定国家和目标。下一个问题。
Next one, please.
谢谢发言人。中新社记者提问：近日，古巴国家主席迪亚斯卡内
Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel recently warned that U.S. embargo against Cuba has reached a threshold level amounting to genocide, and requested a special session at the UN General Assembly on July 7th. What is China's comment? The U.S. 60-plus years of full blockage and illicit sanctions have brought profound sufferings to the Cuban people. Recently, the U.S. once again upgraded relevant blockage and sanction measures, hitting hard at the basic livelihood of the Cuban people and raising grave concern from the international community. China, as always, opposed illicit unilateral sanctions that have no basis in international law, and we urge the U.S. to stop its blockage, coercion, and pressuring against Cuba at once, and stop violating the Cuban people's rights to survival and development. China firmly supports Cuba in defending national sovereignty and standing against external interference. We stand ready to work with the rest of the world to uphold international fairness and justice. Next one, please.
Thank you, AFP. I'd like to follow up test missile question. This has been criticized by several countries, including Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. Japanese authorities said in a statement that they had strongly urged China to reconsider the test launch before it happened. So does the Foreign Ministry have any comments on the test launch or a response to the related criticism today? Thank you.
On the specifics, I refer you to competent Chinese authorities. What I can tell you is that this is a routine military exercise, does not target any third party or targets, and it's been notified in advance to the relevant countries in accordance with international law and international practices, and the relevant launch activities are professional and regulated, and we hope that you won't interpret too much from that.
下一个问题。
Dutch Public Broadcasting Foundation, good afternoon. So tomorrow the Dutch Minister of Foreign Trade, Mr. Sjoerdsma, will arrive in China for his meeting with Mr. Wang Wentao. In 2021, Mr. Sjoerdsma was put on the sanction list by China. Does his upcoming visit mean that China has lifted the sanctions on Mr. Sjoerdsma? And the second question would be, what does China hope from his visit? Thank you very much.
访问的具体情况建议你向主管部门了解。
On specifics of the visit, I'd refer you to competent authorities. I can tell you is that China and the Netherlands are important cooperation partners. Advancing dialogue and cooperation in an open and practical spirit serves the common interest of both countries. And we welcome the two countries' business ministry on the basis of mutual respect to strengthen dialogue and deepen communication and cooperation.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
Thank you. Bloomberg News. Australia and Fiji signed a mutual defense treaty and a new agreement to develop ties. This is part of Canberra's campaign to shore up its influence in the South Pacific and to limit China's influence. Would the Foreign Ministry like to respond? Thank you.
中国同太平洋岛国开展合作，始终秉持
China always upholds the principles of mutual respect, equality, mutual benefit, openness, and inclusiveness in carrying out cooperation with the Pacific Island countries. We do not engage in geopolitical rivalry or seek selfish political gains. It is hoped that the country concerned will truly respect the independence of Pacific Island nations, focus on their sustainable socio-economic development, and avoid targeting any third party or harming the interests of any third party.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
Thank you. Bloomberg again. China has released Pastor Ezra Jin Mingray, the leader of a prominent underground church, from detention. This apparently happened after Donald Trump raised it in his meeting with Xi Jinping. Would the ministry like to comment on that? Thank you.
中国是法治国家，司法机关一贯依法办案。
China upholds the rule of law, and the judicial authorities handle the case in accordance to the law. Regarding the case you mentioned, I have no information to share.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any other questions?
DPA. Last Thursday, China's ambassador in Germany was asked to the MFA to have a meeting on economic issue. The Germany embassy said that the content is about a report on the soldiers in Germany and was the meeting's influence on the China-Germany relations.
是近日应约会见
Recently, the Chinese ambassador to Germany, upon invitation, met the officials of Germany Foreign Ministry and exchanged opinions on our bilateral relations and issues of common interest. We've already noted before that the reports that German side noted is groundless and just verification. On the Ukraine crisis, China always upholds an objective and rational stance and is committed to the political settlement of this crisis and with its own way to promote peace talks. And the German side should view China's position and role in an objective and rational way.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any other questions?
那好，今天的记者会到此结束。
And that would be the end of today's regular press conference. Thank you.